Now it's time for Bedtime Stories with Sleepy Lucas.
Tonight's story is The Sleepy Little Mermaid. It was a crisp Halloween night. Sleepy Lucas was so excited to finally be getting to celebrate the forbidden holiday. His parents would never allow him to dress up or trick or treat. And as a child, because they referred it to as the devil's holiday. But now he was a grown man, living in the shed behind their house, and could do whatever he wanted. He was so excited in his newfound freedom that for the few days before this, he was awake enough to make a costume out of the animals he's been slaughtering all these years. He fashioned some really fucked up version of a mermaid costume that he was so proud of. He put it on and went to the local YMCA by the pier that was having some sort of Halloween dance. After an hour of awkwardly dancing and having people avoid him like the plague, along with eating candy corn the whole time, he realized that he was sweating profusely under the costume and he was extremely nauseous. Instead of vomiting inside the costume, he thought it would be gentlemanly of him to throw up in the restroom. As he now knelt before the porcelain god, his body completely clammy, his narcolepsy kicked in and he fell asleep resting his head against the piss and shit covered toilet seat. He had the most miraculous dream in the world. He was under the ocean with a band of singing crabs. They all sang a medley of really stupid songs and did a bunch of retarded dances. Then he got to see the princess enter the ballroom he was performing in. She whispered to him, "Hey, Sleepy Lucas, I want you to make a merwoman out of me." The gent of the ballroom just winked as the princess took his hand and they swam off to some sunken shithole. When they arrived, the princess put a strap on she purchased from AdamandEve.com and saved a bucket of clams and using discount code ROB.
Nice.
Not knowing this was a normal sex act for deflowering a woman, the sleepy merman took every inch of the strap-on while jerking off furiously. When it was over, he fell asleep satisfied and wondering how grand his wedding ceremony was and how long he could wait before slaughtering the stupid crabs he had such a great time dancing and singing with and how he could make it look like an accident. The next thing Sleepy Lucas knew, he woke up in a hospital bed with the Christmas music playing. He pressed the call button for the nurse and demanded to know where his mermaid princess was. The elderly woman told him she didn't know what the fuck he was babbling about and informed him he'd been in the hospital since Halloween. He was raped in the bathroom while his head was held in the toilet. He had been in a coma for the past few months and showed an astronomical hospital bill that he owed. Then she lit a cigarette and took a nice long drag. She asked it in Sleepy Lucas's bedpan and then continued. "And we ran some blood tests on you too, sweetie. I hate to tell you that you contracted AIDS on Halloween during the rape. Didn't your parents ever tell you it was the devil's holiday, you poor sleepy bastard?" She then coughed up a colorful holiday-colored green loogie, horked it into the bedpan, and continued smoking. Sleepy Lucas didn't care. He had the Halloween he'd always dream of. He then closed his eyes and went to sleep, dreaming of Unicorn's horn raping him in an enchanted meadow. But that's the story for another time. The end.